And hello, everybody. How are we all doing here this evening? We are back with more Dungeons and Dragons.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Where we
I
last
feel like
left
I've
off.
lost some of my points. So close to 69, and now I'm only at 56? What?
I don't know what to tell you there, dear. Where we last left off, our party managed to make it back to the city of Targos, where they had gone about and rested and recovered, as well as diagnosed some of the issues with their good boy Sebastian.
Poor fella.
Poor fella.
And before going to sleep this evening, because I believe that's what you all were doing, would you like to put any work into Sebastian before going to bed?
How clean of a space is this? I don't want to give him an infection or anything.
It's not the best looking of places.
Okay, how long will it take my pen to recharge again? Let me look.
It's 1d4 at dawn.
Why can't I see
Thanks.
anything?
I don't know.
Is my token on the board?
Yeah. Though I don't see
Refresh.
you on the board.
I'm logged in. I'm refreshing. Okay.
So it's 5 charges. Yeah, no, my pen is empty right now. I don't know why the charges aren't
Oh,
properly.
yeah, I just needed to refresh. There you go.
Hey, your pen should have recharged properly. I think you're just
it
at
did.
5.
Oh, it did. It added 4 to it. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, it hasn't been dawn again since. It's only been dawn once since you've casted your mansion.
Exactly, which means next dawn I would be able to do it.
Yes.
And I can't charge it with spell slots or anything, otherwise that would be overpowered. Can I use prestidigitation to clean up, just like slowly clean up like just cubes of this area?
Sure, but that will cut into your overall work time.
It's 6 seconds apiece. I think I can spend 30 seconds to clean this room.
Go.
Sterile.
Don't touch me, I'm sterile.
Sterilizing every surface. Yes, exactly.
Don't touch me, I'm sterile.
SpongeBob, don't
And I'm
touch me,
gonna-
I'm sterile.
Don't touch me. Nessa, don't touch me. I'm sterile. I laid Sebastian down in the bed. I clean him too with it.
But I don't have.
Like-
But I don't have sperm. It's not like we can make a child anyway.
Okay. Don't get me sick. I'm going to. Do
Oh.
I have a med kit? I now need to check to see if I have a medicine kit on me.
I don't think you do.
I do not have a medicine kit. I need to get a medicine kit.
Enough. I'm pretty sure I have a medicine kit on me. So if you mention something, Thalia will give you her medicine kit.
You do
Well, I
have a healer's kit.
Is healer's medicine kit's the stabilizer? Healer's kit.
Healer's kit also is a stabilizer. Has 10 uses to stabilize a creature that has 0 hit points.
It's bandages.
Like,
saws, and
automatically?
splints.
It's a wisdom check.
We gotta fix the boy. He's
I
our
will
mascot.
I'm still trying my best to kill this boy. That is my mission.
You
Yeah,
really
medicine.
are, though. Like, what do you have against Sebastian? What's the DM got against Sebastian? Why does he gotta be killed?
Because he's a non-player character, meaning I can unleash my full fury. I thought this was
I mean,
obvious.
you could unleash your full fear. You could unleash your full fury on the player characters.
Yeah, but then I have to worry about, backlash from the players, where, again, Sebastian just doesn't. Sebastian can't speak out about things.
I would need surgeon's tools, I think. Or an artificer's kit specific to this kind of golem.
Because he's a homunculus golem, right?
Exactly. I could probably. I assume that I would be able to piece one together by spending a little bit more gold at a bunch of different places to piece one together.
Probably.
Okay. Because I don't think anyone would sell a surgeon's kit around here, but I could probably piece something together.
You could cobble one together.
So I'm gonna
Why
turn around to like Nessa and Thalia and say, I think I can
stay away.
The
fix
hit
them.
points are not. The hit points are. Oh, you're fixing it. Okay, never mind.
I literally in the process of fixing it, I was trying to be silent about it. I was like, I forgot something.
I'm fixing you, okay?
Yep, that was working on it as it was being brought up.
Okay, I'm gonna turn to Nessa and Talia and be like, okay, I think I can fix Sebastian. That's the good news. Would you like
Yeah, boy.
Would you like the what we'll have to do to get it done? A plan. I have a plan.
Nice. What's your plan?
It's going to take it could take anywhere between 40 and 80 hours of good work to do this. I'm going to need a surgeon's kit and to sterilize the environment when I work on him. And it's probably going to take me some golden supplies, mostly muscle tissue. So meat.
Have a healer's
You
kit
mean I
you
need
can
to-
use.
Does it have?
I mean, do I need to
knives?
hunt things? I can hunt things. I could totally hunt things.
I'm gonna need to stitch and cut. Do you have stitches in there? What's in Talia's medicine?
It has bandages, salves, and splints.
I mean, that'll help him with recovery.
Styles will help.
Why wouldn't
Salve will
the
help
healer's
keep
kit
him
not
clean,
have stuff to stitch? Like up a wound. That makes no sense.
It's more like a field medic's kit, so we need to get a proper surgeon's kit
Yeah.
because
The
that would
order's
have,
kit-
where
like,
are we
stitching
now?
supplies and stuff.
You guys are in Targos in the tavern.
I can see if I can't find a shop to buy a medicine, like a proper medicines kit. It's not like I don't have the gold.
All right. If we can get the medicine kit, I can repair him. It'll take a while, but we can get it done.
All right. Do you have any idea where somewhere I could buy a medicine kit would be?
I'm gonna think about this. Helly, is there anywhere that I would know about in this area, or are we gonna have to ask around, or are we just gonna have to buy the pieces?
I mean,
Like,
you would know that you would know that most of the settlements have some level of general store. Where the general store is in this town, you could roll history, see if you remember.
That would work. And then we can see if they have it at the general store or can order it.
All right.
It's 24.
You know that general store is right here.
What do I know? Have I been to that general store before?
With the 24, I'd say you've probably been there before.
How? Give me a vibe check on it. How is it? Is it? Do you think they'd? Do I think they'd have it? Based on last time I was here.
Give me 1 second to look through what their supplies are.
I mean, we could always get lucky.
You could.
Some fella ordered it 15 years ago and they just never sent it back.
So, typically, the common gear fishing poles and snowshoes are sold here, but they may have some additional things in the back.
Well, wait, they have fishing supplies, so we could use fishing wire for the sutures. We'll just have to remove them later.
Yeah.
We can get needles from them, guaranteed, because they got like net supplies and stuff, so they'd have those net weaving needles and stuff. So they're
not necessarily surgical needles, but
no,
they'll get the job done.
But if
it'll
they're
work.
to
We'll
be
just have to
fair,
numb
if
them.
they're a general store, Helly, if they're a general store, they should have regular needles too, for like just
Oh yeah, for like sewing.
sewing, because the citizens of the town are gonna need
Sewing supplies.
like basic, like even if they don't manufacture clothes here, they're gonna need basic sewing supplies to mend their clothing.
That would work. So we could find a sewing kit, a tailor's kit. It'd be basic sewing supplies, because everyone's always fixing their stuff out in these old towns anyways.
And fun fact,
We could probably find a small enough dagger
in
to use a scalpel.
Well, think about it. If we
the
got
best
some fish,
emergency stitches would be like a cotton thread that has a beeswax coating too.
which is what they had, cool. We can use that. We'll get the. Can we get the sewing kit and like I'm gonna get like 2 like fish filleting knives.
So
The sharpest 2 knives they have, if they have them there.
So at the shop, they would have weaver's tools, which would have items needed to pierce for the purpose of a craft or trade, using to tailor clothing.
Okay, that would work.
It's a gold. It is a gold, so it's not super expensive.
I can afford that just fine. Right, I'll head to
actually
the
a
shop
butcher's
then.
kit, Helly. A butcher's kit.
Well, I'm looking through the list of tools right now here, so give me... Let me look here. The butcher's kit is not listed on here. But there are cook's utensils. And I would say a cook's utensils would come with some at least adequate knives.
Okay, run that by me again.
If it's not, I've got a whetstone. We can actually work on sharpening the knives.
I think we've got a plan. Let's get what we can get out of here.
Okay.
And those, the twine, the that.
I'll head.
Ba-da-ba.
Who of all of us are going and who's staying with Sebastian?
One of us needs to stay with Sebastian. You and I were definitely grabbing stuff. Nessa, will you stay with Sebastian for a little bit?
Yeah, I can stay with Sebastian.
Okay, just keep an eye
Hang
on
out
the
with
little fella. How's Sebastian looking right now, Helly? Does he still look like he went 3 rounds with Mike Tyson?
he still looks pretty zooted.
Yeah, he's like wobbling a little bit. He's not like looking in a straight line all the time. He's definitely got like a concussion or something. He's been through it.
Just gonna plant my hand on his shoulder and be like, me and the little dude will be just fine.
He just looks at you. Fantastic.
Right, bud.
You guys will be good. Let's go. And so we go to the store with it's just me and Talia at the store. Grabbing all this stuff.
All right.
I think you guys know what you're doing. I don't know.
As you walk in, you see a almost scarecrow-like human behind the counter.
Oh boy.
Hello there. What can I do for you?
Weaver's tools, a butcher's kit, and like the sharpest knives you have for filleting fish. Oh, and some fishing tackle.
All right.
So was it deemed that they don't have a medicine kit?
They don't have a medicine
surgeon's
kit. They don't have a surgeon's kit.
Okay.
That's more of a specialty tool.
Yeah, you usually have to get it from like a college
Fair.
or something.
All right. This man walks out from behind the counter and starts helping you find the items that you're looking for. All right, and looks like we've got some cooking utensils, a weaver's kit, 2 knives, and some fishing line, and some fishing tackle. That's going to be 1 gold and 8 silver.
I'll just pull the money out and hand it to her.
I was reaching for my pouch,
All right,
and then I just stop.
he gives you back 2 silver.
Thank you, sir.
All right, anything else we can do for you here today?
I think that's all.
All right, well, appreciate your business.
Celeste just kind of nods to him and like starts
Okay.
heading for the door. Just kind of like she's a little out of it. She's thinking this through.
All right, so you guys head back over to
How are
everybody
you
else.
holding up, Celeste? Yeah.
Okay, we get back and
Well,
this is-
Thalia's talking to you there, X.
Sorry, yes, Talia. Brain, sorry.
Said how are you doing with
Well,
all this?
I feel a little bit responsible. I mean, I hit
How
the
do you
target.
figure
but-
that?
Well, I'm the one who hit him.
Yeah. But
But
we're all here together.
Yeah,
We all
we'll
chose
fix
to be
him.
here.
I mean, he didn't really. That I know of.
Weren't you? Yeah, but do you really think he'd want to be anywhere else?
I don't know. He seems to like it.
I have traveled these woods for a very long time. And in those travels, I have led a number of people through these woods. You usually can tell those who are guarding their charges because they want to versus those who are doing it because they have to. I may be wrong because he's a construct. But from what I've seen, he wants to make sure you're safe. And if that's
Oh.
the case, then he's not going to go anywhere given the choice.
That does make me feel better. And now we have to just patch him up.
It's not that difficult. You got it.
I mean, it's
Look, we
a
even
lot
got
of
all your
intricate-
supplies.
we do have all the supplies. We'll get it done. It's just lots
From
of intricate
cooking
sewing.
utensils.
They're not all cooking utensils. Some of them are designed for stitching things.
Bodies?
It'll work in a pinch, all right? I'm figuring this out. I don't have my supplies with me.
Have I got her to laugh?
She's smiling. She is smiling.
Okay, like, goal reached.
Victory.
Victory.
You knew what she needed. She needed a little sass.
Thalia's become the big sister.
I love it.
Yeah, she is kind of the big sister, ain't she?
All right.
All right. So after a short walk, you guys make it back to Alaskan Arms.
Okay. What is Nessa and Sebastian doing while we're having our time out?
Pretty sure that Nessa's probably just sitting there watching him, knowing that it's Celesta's quote unquote father figure. She's not gonna spill her guts like she has countless times before when it's just been her and Sebastian.
Brilliant.
She's literally just sitting there, making sure he doesn't follow her.
Sebastian is like looking at the door and like slowly, very slowly is leaning forwards.
Slowly trying to get to the door to find Celeste, but just gets pulled right back down. Nope.
Yeah, like every so often he'll jerk back a little bit, but then just slowly leaning forwards.
And every single time Nessa like scrambles to like catch him, set him up, be like, "No, you stay there."
Man's not okay.
Like scolding him like he is a dog. Like, no, bad boy, stay.
Man definitely has like a 3rd-degree concussion.
This man, he took a thunderbolt directly to his spine.
Yes.
No, boy, no.
We're gonna
Stay.
fix him. It's gonna suck, but we're gonna fix
Only
him.
one who can confirm whether Thalia is right or not, by the way.
Yep. So,
If Sebastian is here because he wants to be here.
okay. So, we open the door, and as Celesta walks in, Sebastian just looks up and like just completely like eyes locked on Celesta the entire time.
And slowly tries to stand up again.
Yeah, he tries to stand up a little bit, and his like left arm. It was his left or his right arm that's bad.
I believe his left arm is the one that got blown off.
Yeah, it's like it's been kind of like curled up on his side for most of this, but now he's like starting to move it a little bit. And Celesta says, "Oh, you saw that."
Nessa is gonna like before Celesta says anything, like move to like stop him again, and then notice where his eyes are looking and be like, "Oh, you're back. How was shopping?"
I think we got everything. Talia,
That's
do
good. You
think-
hear that, buddy? You're gonna get fixed.
Sebastian just like drunkenly nods and then just leans back. Okay, do we want to just work on Sebastian for a day? How time sensitive are we right now?
I mean, right now we just need to find the. We need to find the cult, which really we just need to make a name for ourselves. So I don't think we're really time sensitive right now. We just need to let the deeds that we've done kind of like get out.
And it's going to take him some time to recover from the damage we've already done.
we still have that moose too.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's
You
how
have to
we're
go
gonna
after the
get
moose,
our
and
reputation
Sebastian
out.
needs to be fixed before we go to the moose, I think.
Okay, then I'm gonna fix him. What time of the day is it, Helly?
Right now, with the trip coming from, because I'm still assuming this is still the night that you guys haven't gone to sleep yet since getting back into town because went to the store and all that. It took, I believe, 10 hours to get from where you were to here.
Yeah, so it's late, right?
Yeah, I'd say it's probably 9-10 o'clock at this point because you guys stayed in your tent until like noon, you know, pampering yourselves.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably like 10 o'clock right now.
Okay, so we've got everything we need. We can wake up tomorrow and we'll just spend all of tomorrow fixing Sebastian.
Or
We
we
could get
just
close.
gonna
Fair
take a rest.
Yeah,
I think it's probably wise.
like 10 p.m., right, Helly?
10 p.m.
Yeah, it's time to go to bed.
I mean, yeah, we should probably try to go back. But you said this place was dirty, right?
It
And
definitely
in
shows
the
some
morning,
age.
Yeah, and in the morning
Do
I
we
may
wanna,
have
like-
I may have my house back.
If it's dirty, do we want to post watch? Like, how safe is this place type of thing?
I mean, it's safe, but I would post watch just to keep an eye on Sebastian.
Yeah, I mean, the place is
That's really
dirty, but it's not crime dirty. It's just
No,
run down,
Yeah,
rotted
and it's
floorboards
kinda like-
dirty.
It's like
this is
not
like
well
akin
kept.
to inn dirty,
It's-
not a
like-
nameless on the side of the road dirty.
Sleeping in a bedroll in the forest is cleaner than this place.
As I've said before, this is the oldest public house in all of 10 towns. And it
To be
definitely
fair,
looks
like,
that
let's be
old.
honest,
It's clean, but it is
usually
old
when
as shit.
okay, so like it's clean, but it just looks old and worn. Because, like, let's be honest, the places that tend to be dirty and kind of gross are also the places that tend to be the dangerous ones that you want to, like,
Yeah.
make sure you post watch.
I know.
That's why I
still would
asked.
post watch. I would post watch medically for Sebastian.
Well,
Because if
here,
anything happens and I'm asleep, we need to wake me
Yeah,
up.
no, that's fine.
X,
That's
since you're
fine.
most
I'm
familiar
fine
with
with
this
those as
area, do you want to roll an either insight or history check about the city?
Yes.
At 13, that'll-
Jesus Christ, I got fucked on that one.
you really did. But
Oh, it wrecked me.
So, out of a 5-star system of friendliness, you would probably give this place a 3-star. It's not the most friendly, but they're not gonna pitchfork you out of town for looking at somebody
So
funny.
it's more like an honorary tavern keeper, but is genuinely a good person just doing their job
Yeah, like
versus like
Yeah.
actual scum. Okay.
yeah,
No one's actually very friendly, but they're also not rude. They're more gruff.
Yeah.
yeah. Like, well,
No,
hey,
it's New England.
hey,
Pretty
the
much.
All right, we're in New England.
the tavern keep is a man who just looks just done with life in a deep depression.
Yeah, he's waiting for an outlet. Don't mess
Yeah,
with him.
so it's definitely New England.
But to give you a description of this inn, which I've said before, but it's been a while, the inn has sturdy walls, but rotten floorboards, drafts that come up in the common area from the cellar, and is infested with rats that scurry between the walls all hours of the night.
Is there another inn in this town, Helly?
It is the only inn.
It's the only inn in this town.
Yes.
Yeah, no, we should keep up in case the rats decide to eat him. And I'm not even joking about that.
I can take first watch so you guys can get some shut-eye. I've already been watching him. I kept him safe.
I mean, you guys could rest for the night here and can make your way to the next town, which may have a cleaner establishment.
Yes, yes, that would be good.
Not like we don't have the cart that you can't, work on him while we travel.
I can't really I can't do medical procedures in the back of a cart.
I mean, you could, but it would not end well.
It would give me a penalty. There would be like a -5 penalty.
You would disadvantage.
Yeah, disadvantage on the roll. That would be rough. I could do it. Don't get me wrong. I just don't think that's a good idea.
I'm just being frank with you. If you try that while moving in a cart, that is disadvantage.
Oh.
Okay,
I don't
so
think my medicine's that good.
do we just want to set up watch for the night and in the morning head out?
Yeah, I think that's the best idea.
All right. Last session, you guys already paid for your rooms because we were assuming at that point you guys were going to bed, so I'm not gonna double charge you guys for rent.
Yep.
You better not.
In
Rough
the
someone up. Don't charge me for rent.
in the bright early hours of the morning, you are all woken up by your favorite ominous voice from nowhere.
I'm going to kill him.
Man.
He's back.
He's never been gone. You just didn't hear your rumors last time because you were off in your own space.
I know, he's back.
Rumor has it
Rumor
there was a
man.
meteorite. There was a weird comet that fell from the sky about a week ago. Went down in the mountains, just south of the 10 towns. People have been saying since the hit they've been hearing weird messages that they can't quite make out.
Oh my god, are those messages rumor man? No, legit question. Are those messages rumor man?
Rumor Man's been going far longer than this meteor and this comet impact.
Okay.
He's been going all my life. This man has been here
This
since
comment
10 towns
impact.
existed. No one knows who he is. He just showed up one day. Okay,
What were you saying, Val?
that's interesting.
Where did he say this comic impact was?
To the south of the 10 towns.
In the mountains.
Can we hear about a huge comet crater? There's a second comet now?
There was one that impacted a long while ago, and one that impacted recently.
I have a feeling that this has to do with the cult I'm chasing. It's just a feeling. It's wrong.
You said it's south of the... Isn't that where the guys were?
You want to head that direction and just go to the next town in that area, like in that direction, or do we want to head in the direction of the wolf or of the moose and just keep going in that direction?
Well, we need to head to Tourmaline.
Yeah,
And that happened a week ago, so at this point we're already too late to get to that before they would.
So, the reminder, the moose was up
Yeah.
in Lonelywood, which is just past Tourmaline.
Yeah, and we're in Targos, so can we make it to Lonelywood?
In a day trip, you
Day's
could probably
travel?
make it. You could probably make it there. Let me do some quick checking. Tourmaline would be about a 2-hour trip, and it's probably about another 30 minutes from Tourmaline.
No, travel's a lot faster than I remember it.
Well, it's typically a 4-hour trip, but you have dog sled, which helps cut back on that time.
We've got our dog sled. That's why we move so fast now. Yeah, let's see if we can make it. Helly, would I know if Tourmaline or Lonelywood, which one is the bigger place that might have like more inns or better inns, like somewhere, whichever one of those, because they're only 2 hours apart, really, right?
Yeah, Lonelywood is 2 hours apart on foot, so your dogs would make that a total of a 3-hour trip to get to Lonelywood. Taking a quick look just at the maps here, just to give you, just to see which one would actually be bigger, because I don't have these maps memorized. I know, how dare.
You could just look at which ones have the best inns, if I would remember that.
Yeah, well, and I'm looking at those real quick, just, to see. Tourmaline does have the better quality inns.
Okay. Then let's go to Tourmaline.
So we're not spending the night
nice
here.
inn.
Well, you spent
the
night here.
Oh.
You woke up.
Oh, we did. Oh, okay.
We got
That's why you got
tuned
woken
out,
up by a
apparently.
rumor man.
Yeah. Rumor man.
Rumor man.
I'm imagining that we're all just
Comment
like,
is back.
we're getting our breakfast. We're getting our breakfast going. We're just like all talking real quick in the morning.
Comet strike to the south, right?
Yes.
And it's the south of the 10
Notes.
towns in the mountains, so it's really far south.
Really far south. How far would that be from Oakhurst? Do I need to be worried about my parents?
No, not that far, not nearly.
Okay.
It's still within Icewind Dale.
It's
Oh,
just
okay.
it's just a long. It's a ways from where we are, and it's not where we don't. We can just keep that.
Okay.
In our heads.
Oh,
It's not something we're
check
gonna
it out
go
right
visit.
now.
It's too far.
What was that, Valk?
That's not worth us going to go check it out right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so breakfast will charge the party 5 silver. 3 silver.
3 silver for the whole party.
Yeah. The $30 breakfast.
All right.
And good news, Valk.
And I paid that.
Yes.
You're no longer exhausted.
Yay!
Yeah, we're all feeling better. We're getting breakfast. We're gonna fix Sebastian. It'll be great.
And X is no longer bloodied, even though he shouldn't have been, but the alarm was still there. We don't talk about it.
I'm fine. I took a bath. Which I did definitely not do in that terrible place. I prestidigitation myself and pretended it was a bath.
Alright, so after 2 hours of travel, let me bring us over to the scene here and bring in our players. So you guys would be coming in from over here. You, and you.
Wait, wouldn't we be coming from the south area?
Double check the routes real quick.
Because I'm checking the map, and the south, we would be coming in along that south road.
Yeah, I didn't receive through a south road to start, just because it kind of blended in. I saw this one up here first.
Okay, Tourmaline.
Okay, that's where that road leads to. Thank you, Maps, for telling me things. I appreciate it.
First thing we're gonna do. Oh, Helly,
Yes?
would we be able to ask around and see if there's an actual doctor around here, like a surgeon?
Hey,
in this town?
Could probably get that information at the inn or the tavern.
Okay.
Get
Let's
some
go to our
get some
fate.
gossip.
Yeah, let's go to the nicest tavern that I know
Yeah.
of, or that we can find. We'll like check out all the different ones around town and then pick one.
Well, so there's one inn and one tavern.
Oh, okay. Well, then let's start at the. Should we get a room for Sebastian and I work on it while you guys look around for better tools?
I would
Just
say
in
that's probably
case.
the best idea.
Because I can still work on them with this stuff until we find some better tools or find someone who has a kit that we can buy off of them.
I would say that's probably the smartest decision. Oh.
Well,
You lost a bell.
here goes Val.
Rip the Velk.
Where's the bell?
Ban, tan, tan.
There's a Badoop.
Valk's internet just went out. Should be back in a minute. So we will be going to an intermission, and we will be back shortly.
Intermission.
And we are back. So,
Hello,
Hello.
welcome back.
Hey!
so it seems like X and Sebastian are going to the tavern.
Yeah, I think we're taking the whole crew to the tavern so everyone knows where to meet up. And then do you guys want to split off and find stuff while I start working on Sebastian?
What are we looking for?
Rumor.
If you can find a surgeon's kit and any rumors about anything going on near here, because we're pretty close to Lonely Wood.
You can do that.
Yeah.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Bulldoze right through the town.
Oh god, the buildings are gone.
Everything is gone. We're alive, but we're dead.
We're dead. We're dead.
We're dead. We're alive.
We
but
survived, but we're dead. We survived, but we're dead.
All right. So,
Ooh, somewhere nice up in the north end of town. Nice.
at the Dockside Tavern.
How's this dockside tavern look?
Well, as you walk inside, you see a half-orc bartender.
Hello, good sir.
Top of the
Daily
morning
is
to ya.
sensing a trap.
That's racist.
No, it's Daily who's suspecting the
sensing a trap.
DM of doing a meme.
I don't even know what meme you're talking about, but
Don't-
okay.
Don't indulge the woman.
You know the meme, don't you, X? Half
Do
orc
it to me.
bartender. Half orc bartender.
Yes, enough. I go up to the half-orc bartender and I say, could we have a couple of private rooms? Do you have any of those available?
Private rooms will. I think we got one or two available, but they don't come cheap.
There's 4 of us and we're willing to pair up. If we could, we'll share one semi-private room.
All right. He pulls out a board. Looks like we got this room here. It's gonna be about gold and a half.
I'm gonna start.
It's fine.
It hits the table as I reach for
Gold
my
and-
thing again. All right. Thank you,
Lord.
Talia.
He slides back
Nessa
5
leaning
silver.
over to Celesta. I was like, Nessa leaning over to Celesta. Are we sure she knows how much that costs?
I'm starting to think she knows more than we could give than than we have given her credit for.
Well, then how much gold is she packing? She's not even hesitating.
Never asked.
It's only
she
3.
understands commerce.
It's not time to get confused. It's only been 3 gold. I've dropped 3 gold on a beverage before. It's not impressive yet, but it's interesting. I was honestly, I'm not sure if we should
for the
really
course
tell
of this
her.
adventure, though.
I think we should stop, muttering under our breaths, otherwise she's gonna notice us.
Go ahead and roll me a perception there, Valk.
Let's see.
This is like one of those times where someone like grabs someone by the shoulder and they like hide behind the other person, like they're like chatting.
Do one of you two want to attempt to roll either a stealth or deception check?
Can we roll? Can we give the other one advantage? We're helping each other out here.
No.
Okay.
Help a sister out!
You said which ones?
Either stealth or deception.
Okay. I got bad on both of those, Nessa. Where are you at?
She might do good at deception.
Fine. I got pretty good charisma. Decently good charisma. I'll try deception.
Thalia, you heard their conversation.
I will inform you
What
guys.
was the DC on that?
She rolled perception. You
Oh,
rolled
wait, never
lower.
I will say.
Calm down,
I
woman.
noticed that. No, I will not calm down. I
Strongest
refuse.
I am very good
calm
at
down.
perception. Alia's just kind of turn her head. You see it kind of just like quirk, kind of funnily, like she's just kind of looking at you side eye. You know I understand how commerce works, right? How old?
If I say no, are you going to
do
be
you
mad at me?
Think I am.
Listen, I'm used to traveling with children.
I am not. I'm older than you are.
Oh, I don't know. I thought the elf was like 2. But apparently she was 18.
The half orc is just chuckling at this and hands Thalia the key to the private room.
Are you telling me you traveled? Where was this elf's parents?
She was a prodigy. Apparently. That's all I know. She helped Matthias get back on his feet.
All right. Grade A parenting there, but okay.
I mean, her parents are the same ones who sent the elves after us, so.
Cool. I'm an adult. I own a business. I feed myself. Granted, mostly from hunting and gathering, but I do understand gold. I have quite the savings.
I love how this conversation is like now happening, and then and Nessa's probably just afterly listening, like, I didn't understand any of this. Like, I am glad to now understand. I'm glad to now not have to be questioning this the entire time.
Honey's just gonna shake her head at you girls and just leave. She's going up to
Fair.
their
Okay,
room.
I'm back.
She's gonna check it out.
How
Yeah,
long?
that's funny.
What time is it right now, Helly? Just so I know how long I'm going for this first session of working on him.
Well, you were woken up at 6 due to the rumor. You probably
Uh-huh.
spent, what, an hour getting ready and breakfast?
Yep.
And then 2 hours here, so
Then-
9 in the morning?
Okay, so it's 9 in the morning. Did my things recharge? Did my pen recharge?
No, because we didn't do long rests. We didn't clock in a long rest.
Let me clock my long rest then real quick. And it didn't recharge any.
Let me see if I can get it to recharge here. Just roll. Well, it's 1 plus
It's 1d4
whatever.
Don, so
Is it 1d4 or is it
roll
1d4
It's
plus?
just 1d4.
Okay,
It's
then
just 1d4.
throw a d4, and if you get more than 2, or 2 or more,
Whoop, that's not what I wanted. D4. 1.
even with a d.
There we go. 1. I got 1. I'm at 5 now.
All right, I've bumped you up to 5.
Okay, that'll be nice to have now.
All right.
Okay, I'm going to. So it's. So like 9 in the morning. So maybe I'll do this in 4-hour blocks.
Okay.
Try to get 4 hours of work done and then take a rest and then do another 4 hours of work.
Okay. So let's roll that d20. I roll that
Medicine check.
Roll that medicine.
18.
Okay, so you got
So I get
8 hours in.
a workout. Cool.
All right. During those 4 hours, Nessa, Thalia, are you gonna stroll around the town?
Yeah, why not?
That was playing.
All right. Are you going to ask around the tavern you're in, or are you going to look around at some of the other buildings inside?
I
Might
imagine
as
we'd
well
actually want to ask around where we're in, yeah.
Yeah, might as well start at the inn. We're here.
All right. Imagine one of you two are strolling up to the barkeep. Reminds me, I need to roll on this table for the drinks of choice.
Yeah, how busy is the bar, Helly?
It's decently busy, but I mean, you can still get your orders in.
Busy enough that the bartender's not gonna talk?
They'll talk.
Shall we
At
head
this
up
point,
to the
I have a
bar?
newfound respect. Yeah. I have a newfound respect for Talia, so I'm following Talia's lead. Doing it, yep. Go to the bar. Do it.
All right. What can I do for you?
A fruit juice, please.
All right.
What do you got that's gonna get me buzzed but not drunk?
Let's see, we've got a drink menu here. Is we've got the Eye of the Beholder. We've got
Intriguing.
the Cranky Clergyman.
That sounds fun.
The Warlock's Wasted Patron.
That sounds like lots of.
And the Skull Buster.
What's the price on each of these, Helly?
Give me 1 second here. The Skull Buster is our challenge ale. If you can stomach it, it's on the house.
Of course.
The Warlock's Wasted Patron.
No,
Is a gold.
You're gonna either I take the challenge or I'm a ghost breaker. Fuck.
Didn't even think about that one, but
Give me the
I'll
Skull
pay it if you
Crusher.
well, it didn't give you the
Give me
give you the
this-
prices on everything here real quick. The
This is
Clergyman,
glorious.
7 copper.
Oh, I already know what I need to go for because
And
fuck it if I don't, I'm a fucking oath breaker.
the Eye of the Beholder is going to be about 5 copper.
How much do I owe you for my juice?
2 copper. All right. So if you're taking the Skullbuster, you are. You
So you're paying for this for me?
again, this one's again. It's free if you can keep it down.
Oh no, Thalia said this.
The
She
Skull-
would
the-
do it for me if I lose.
If you lose, Thalia will buy it.
okay. If you lose, it is 5 silver.
Well, that's not bad.
All right. So you see this man turn around
Taking it.
and pour a tall glass of a pink liquid with brown lumps.
To be fair,
Oh,
isn't
damn.
like 5 silver like a month's salary or something?
It's $50. It's a day's salary.
Like day's salary.
Yeah, 50 silver is like a day's salary.
Like that is quite a bit.
Yeah, it's a lot. That's expensive. But it's also not bad for an adventurer.
Yeah.
No, I got far more than that.
All right. So, go ahead and roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Alright.
All right, you do pass.
Yes!
This potent orcish ale, where the vintage is measured by how many lumps is in it, the more the better.
Ooh. Ooh. Gross. Cool at the same time.
Disgusting. I love it.
It's
very-
an
very
orcish
okay.
ale.
I know.
It's very orcish. What's it taste like, Helly?
Unfortunately, I do not have a flavor description for this one.
I'm imagining fermented meat.
Yeah, there's definitely that meat taste to it.
Ooh.
It's a meat.
Gross. Give me more.
It's a meat tasted boba tea.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like beef flavored boba tea.
Gross. Give me more.
Wait, where? Remind me again. What is orcs' natural habitat?
The plains and forests. They're basically wandering tribes.
Yeah.
No, I think it would be really, really, really sharp. Think like paint thinner, Everclear.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It-
Like,
it's,
think
ev-
about it.
it's
When
Everclear
you're-
with lumps of meat in it.
It's like
Yeah.
someone made the strongest moonshine you could and then made a stew with it.
Yeah.
and then
Oh,
throw it in a
Lord.
barrel, and
Gross.
we're nomadic.
Yep. That's disgusting. That's gonna taste like the
Unless
most
it's-
intensely strong flavored. Like that's like God, I can't
you
even
know
imagine
what I
that.
think it is? Instead of meat,
Again,
I bet
gross,
it would be
give me
some
more.
Weird, like really bitter berry, like
And mushrooms.
Are you wanting another one?
Anyways.
Oh no, I'm making
Okay.
a joke
doesn't
out of
it need
character.
to make like a
I
drunk
understand. I'm saying
roll?
if you want another one, I can have you roll another con save.
I mean, it's the challenge bear. You can keep challenging. Eventually, you're gonna lose, and he's gonna be mad at you. Either you'll lose or you'll get cut off. Those are your options.
How do I feel after this first one, though? That's the
Eh.
real question.
I mean, the flavor hits like a truck,
Oh
a freight truck. I mean, you're feeling pretty all right.
Barkeep, another,
All
if
right.
you will.
Roll me another con save.
At this point, he's just impressed
Fuck.
the first one didn't take you out.
Nessa at this point is like, doesn't seem very fond of the flavor because, of course, she's used to sweeter alcohols, specifically like brandy and wine,
Yeah,
because that's what she grew up on.
This
This does
the
not taste
stark
like anything.
This is the
But
stark
At this
contrast.
point, it's her pride at stake, and also her devotion to Dionysus.
Ooh.
Ooh. Met the
Okay.
challenge and then
Uh,
fell.
I
You
I
did.
need you to roll me a d6, please.
Oh no.
Oh Lord!
The first one nailed it. The second
Okay,
one, you did.
As you swing this one back and slam the glass onto the counter, you face plant the desk. Just you are unconscious for 4 hours.
No, she slams it down and goes, "That was stronger than the last one." Slam.
How is that different than the last?
Alright, so Thalia's just gonna kind of watch her pass out. Turn to the bartender. So we heard a rumor that there's a large white moose causing a rampage near here. Have you heard anything?
Hey, heard something from up in Travelers from Lonely Wood about moose rampaging through the town, and nobody seems to be able to stop it.
Lonely, what you said?
Yeah.
Hear anything else about this moose?
Some rumors say that it can talk. I haven't heard, never seen anything like that before.
Really? That's a new one. Well, you know anyone else who might know more info?
Marta over at the east side might be to give you some more info. She gets a lot more of the passers through.
Thanks for letting me know. I will pass him, what was it, 5 silver?
He's like, hey, she down the first one. You you keep that. Surprised.
Lost the second.
Hey, I'm surprised she made it through the first one. He walks around and just tosses Nessa over his shoulder.
I've never had
Oh,
anyone.
weird.
Yeah, I never had anyone ask
I
for
can
seconds.
take her if you want me to.
And I was gonna take her up to her room if you want to lug around wherever you're going.
I think it will be highly entertaining.
Hold up! He's gonna open the door to the room.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to prevent.
All right, your party member. He just kind of half sets, half tosses her back in the chair.
I'm gonna grab her and kind of throw her over my own shoulder. It'd be like, oh yeah, I'm not any smaller than this dude.
You both are built very similar.
And remember, you got horns on your shoulders, so it's got to be a princess, Carrie.
No. There's
No,
a perfect.
The antlers are
There's
self-supporting.
like a perfect, smooth length in my horn. Like my horns are big, so like they've got a large, long base that is smooth. That's supporting her.
Oh
Yep.
my god.
Like my horns are actively helping me carry her. It's distributing.
Perfect search and rescue right there.
Right?
Oh, as you start putting her over your shoulder, if you would venture in... Oh, go ahead.
After I grab her, I look at the guy and go, oh yeah, we're about the same size. We're similar sizes. That's why I was comfortable walking in here. The doors are the right height.
Yeah, they fit.
Doors
They're
are
wide
right
enough too.
Well, they're also wide enough. Because, again, even a half orc is still a pretty broad individual.
Yeah.
And he's carrying boxes through those doors. He wants them as wide as he can get them.
You adventure
Lots of
types are
people-
interested. Do you have some reports of some kobolds taking over the gem mines to the east?
Fantastic.
Oh,
Any other? That actually might be very relevant. Any other information?
Here there hasn't been too much commotion from there. It's a bit strange. It seems like the kobolds are wanting to work there, but it's freaking the people there out. You might want to see what's going on.
Alright. Thalia's gonna reach into her satchel and slip him a gold.
Thank you
Hear
kindly.
or remember, and if you hear or remember anything else that looks interesting next time me or any of my party come through, let us know.
Certainly will.
And then I'm gonna head down to the
east side,
east side.
which, to nobody's surprise, is on the east side of town.
Hey, Helly.
God damn
Yeah.
it, Ellie.
While
I
I'm
love
walking
you
there,
but
do I see any sort of costume store or clothing outlet?
no.
Yes.
Let me do some quick looking here. Hey, got a little clothing shop
you're
here.
gonna hurt.
How
You're gonna hurt her pride. Even more. What's actually?
drunk is Nessa?
She
out.
is out cold.
4
Alright,
hours.
So,
I'm gonna shop in at this clothing outlet. What do they have?
Mostly some heavier winter gear clothes. Thick wool clothing and the likes there.
Stuff
Do they
that keeps your
have
legs
anything
clear from
That
walking in the
Nessa
snow.
would hate to wake up in.
Roll me
probably a dress.
roll me insight to see how well you know Nessa.
Oh.
To see if you can figure out what she would hate to wake up in. 18? I'd say you have a fair understanding of what she likes to wear. And doing a little bit of haggling with the seamstress there. She's able to repurpose some clothing into what you're looking for some extra gold.
It's bunny rabbit pajamas.
No, it's a princess dress.
Oh yes. Just like
Not a
winter
damsel in
princess.
distress.
You're about to be. In
I'm the
distress.
knight. I'm fucking knight.
All right. So, are you
How
wanting
much
to?
is this gonna
Well, so
cost
are you?
me and can I enter into it?
First, are you wanting this to be made out of heavy winter clothes, or do you want this to be the thinnest material, like the lightest, most princiest material they have?
The lightest, most princess material they have, and then I'll get a really like a fur blanket that I'll throw over her. Cloak, like a fur cloak to go with it.
A very poofy fur coat.
Yeah.
Okay, so the silky material being tailored into a dress for her is going to cost you, I'd say, 3 gold.
Okay.
Because the materials aren't necessarily, they're not necessarily selling off the shops there, but they are rare for the area and the work to
Question.
repurpose.
Question: How do you get her measurements?
So
I imagine
How
what
Do you
they're.
know what size she is?
Well,
because I just would have disrobed her.
I'm about to say.
Down to like just her undergarments. So she's
Down to
like,
the
still
Gamberson?
appropriate.
Where
She's
did-
Down to the Camerson.
Is she in the cart?
It's just
no,
carried.
she's I carried her.
You. Okay. Sorry, I'm just imagining you standing in this store with a naked woman asking for him to put stuff on. They
No.
got very
X,
suspicious.
what I imagined happening
imagine they have-
is
I'm down to the Gamberson.
what the
I'm
is.
down to Gamberson.
If I can interject quick,
Okay.
Valk, you can feel free to correct me on this assumption if I'm wrong. I imagine you carry Nessa into this clothing shop, say, hey, I'm looking to get something made for this person who's sleeping. They say, what are you looking for? Help you doff the armor so that way they can take measurements.
Yeah. I figured they probably also have like a back room or something. We're not in the main room. I'm just with one of the seamstresses.
Yeah. So
I mean that's it's kind of fucked up, but okay. I get it.
well, you also think this isn't the first time something like this has happened. They have this challenge beer on the other half of town.
That's why they have the lacy material.
And probably also think about it too. It helps that I'm frankly also a woman.
True.
That is true. You're just
Yeah,
Yeah, they don't
messing
know
with
that. They don't know
Okay,
this. They don't know this
And
Ness is
nor
gay.
did we strip her naked.
Fair.
We
Sorry, it
stripped
just made me nervous for a minute there.
Down to the
Relic to her.
Gamberson.
undergarments, but if you think about in this time period,
It's
Your
like a
undergarment
t-shirt
or-
and
even more than that, it would be like a full chemise. She's still pretty much
Oh.
covered essentially from clavicle
it's her
to
PJs.
ankle.
Yeah. So, as I was saying, the dress is probably going to run you about 3 gold for the material and the work and the tailoring. And then
Yeah, that's-
your furry blanket's probably going to run you another gold.
And this lady knows she's got about 4 hours.
Like a more like cloak, less blanket, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
This girl was like, okay, she'd probably give about 3 hours until this girl wakes up.
She'll do what she can.
All right, so I'd say after a half an hour of measurements and working, you are handed the dress. The dress and the cover.
It probably took her about an hour to sew it.
Maybe.
By
We'll
hand.
we'll say an hour.
She's doing it by hand.
I put together a dress in just like maybe like 2 hours.
A simple sheath dress, which is what it would be, yeah, probably. An hour would, for a professional seamstress, would make sense.
Okay, so Daily still has 3 hours of sleepy time.
Alright, so I get Daily into the dress and into the cloak, and I'm gonna walk back to the hotel, or to the inn,
Oh lord.
and head up to our room.
Okay. Do-do-do-do.
Just
Hey,
wrapped up in this big, fuzzy, warm cloak.
As you walk back in, you get a lot of eyes looked at you, just from the bartenders seeing you carrying the princess, and the half-orc just holds back, is fighting to hold back just a belly laugh.
This man has no idea how you figured out that was the custom.
No, I'm just comfortable with you guys now, and
You're playing a prank.
Furbolgs
You're a local.
Hey, that like mischievous crap like this is custom.
Yeah.
I'm so
You're
happy it's
family
here.
now.
You have learned the local custom specifically designed to mess with people in the instant you're here. It's amazing. No one had to tell you. You just knew it by heart.
Not even consciously. It's just like some. I think it's a good idea, not realizing. Oh no, that's actually custom.
All right. So with
More
everybody
like,
looking at you and the barkeeper
My
holding
friend
back
is
a laugh,
inebriated.
what you
My
doing
friend
here?
is
Are you going up to the
inebriated.
room?
I'm Frank.
Yeah, I'm going up to the room. I'm going to like, Sleeping Beauty, Snow White-esque, lay her on one of the beds.
As you enter the room, I am completely not looking at you. There's blood all over the sheet that Sebastian is laying on, and he is looking right at you as I am like stitching together a piece of his arm that I've cut open and messed with a little bit.
How's it going?
I don't even look up. Hello, what brings you back so quick?
Nessa got a little drunk.
Of course she did. Did you find the surgeon's kit?
Haven't had the chance yet.
What?
Found a fantastic tailor, though.
A fantastic. I look over, see Celeste, see Nessa, and go, and just like pause for a minute.
And
Look at
as
Sebastian.
we're doing this, like I said, I am laying her pretty princess-like on this second bed.
I'm also assuming you have all of her armor just in your bag.
Yeah, I'm just throwing that,
Just laying it out underneath the bed, just like stuffing it
putting
under
it
there.
next to her, so she has it. My point is to freak her out when she wakes up, not to like actually cause her distress.
I'm gonna look at Sebastian and be like, I'll be right back, and I'll just put down the needle very carefully, cast prestidigitation on my like the top whatever cube it is, 5 foot by 5 foot cube of me, just getting me clean, and then I'm gonna walk over and look at Nessa and just be like, oh, I'd love that dress. Where did you say the tailor was?
About half
Next,
between-
next to the town hall.
next to the town hall.
If I gave you my measurements, would you be able to get me one too? How much did it cost?
Oh my god, we're gonna have magic.
I'm leaning into the prank.
Me about 3
Oh,
gold.
Lord.
Fantastic. I'm gonna reach into my pocket and I'm gonna pull out 3 gold.
All right.
Here you go.
Apparently I am heading back.
Just don't worry about it right away, but find me a surgeon's kit as well as while you're out. Thank you. Appreciate you. And I'm just gonna look down at Nessa for a couple more minutes after the door closes. God, I love you. Turn around and look over, see Sebastian looking right at me, and say, "You stop watching me," and go back to sewing him up.
Okay. You, After a handful of minutes, Valk walks back into the scene. Just back already.
An hour and a half later. Ooh,
Apparently, her girlfriend thought the dress was absolutely gorgeous and would like one as well if you're up for it.
They seem a bit confused at first, and like, I suppose we can make another one. Do you have their measurements?
Yeah, I hand them her measurements and the 3 gold.
All right, we'll have this ready in about an hour for you.
I will be back. And do you know somewhere where I might pick up a surgeon's kit, by the way, if there's one in town?
Surgeon's kit? Not too sure, but there is a small kind of medic stand or wound center a little bit south of the road to the gem mines.
Alright, I will head there.
And can I get a name for the sort of thing and you come pick it back up?
Alia.
Thank you very much. He writes down your name and just sticks it to the order. Like, we'll get to work on this.
Lord.
They're real confused, but they just made like
It just made-
2 years salary in
They just made
2 hours.
2 weeks of salary right there. That's the best.
6 gold in a day, which is more than what they typically make in a month.
Yeah, usually that sort of thing, they only do the tradition once a month or so when someone comes to town and makes the mistake. So this is the most money she's made out of one of these drinks yet.
Yep.
Oh my. Nope, not saying a word. Not saying a word.
You're passed out.
Yeah, not saying a word.
You're passed out.
No, Daly's not saying a word. Daly's not saying a word because Daly doesn't
Proud
want to
of
give them
you.
any more ideas.
All right. So Valk, are you going to look for the healer's box, or going to the east side?
Do the healer's box first.
Okay.
I have a feeling that I'm not gonna have a very happy Celeste if I come back with rumors, but no surgeon's thing because I didn't look.
Fair enough.
I
Now,
would not be angry. I would be disappointed.
well, now the question is, do you have any idea of where that gem mine is, or the road that leads to the gem mine?
No bloody clue. I know it's somewhat south of me. Does Thalia know? I don't know. Can you make me roll for it?
Roll history. We'll see if you're familiar with any of this town here or the mines.
Survival also might work just for kind of like getting the flow of people and figuring out where.
Yeah, survival will
like,
also
natural
work.
fucking area is.
History or survival. Take your pick.
Yeah, it won't let me scroll that. Can you roll survival for me, Helly?
Give me just a moment.
For some reason, my computer screen is small and it's not letting me like scroll all the way down to.
You got a 17.
Cool.
So,
What does that tell me?
That based on that, you're seeing that there is a heavy flow of people along this northern road here.
What do these people look like?
A handful of them do look to be minor workers. Some of them look to just be travelers. I'll scooch you on up to
I'm
here.
gonna talk to one of the minor looking ones and ask.
Oh, also, one more thing with the 17. You do notice a lot more of the miners are over here, and a lot more of the travelers are over here.
Alright, I'm gonna head down to where a lot of the miners are to see what's there.
Okay.
So, do I see any, like, injured miners?
Roll me in. Actually, did you say this would be an investigation or a perception to look for an injured miner?
It would be investigation. Well, investigation would be to like ask around and like follow a set of clues.
I feel it would be perception to see if you
be-
can identify
Yeah,
one of them.
perception is because you're just looking at a group of miners. I would make it perception. If she was not looking at a group of miners, I would make it investigation.
Okay, so perception check for me. 14. You notice a handful of limping miners going down this path.
Okay, I'm gonna follow after them.
Okay. After a little bit of travel and following, you manage to find yourself at a small building that's got some roughed up looking miners just kind of sitting on some benches outside in a queue.
Does it look to be a storefront there, or is it just the queue where these miners are waiting in line?
You do see what would essentially be like a tavern sign with a cross that's shaped like miners' picks, or they use miner picks to make it.
Okay, I'm gonna head in there.
Okay. As you pop inside, you do see even more miners with cuts, bruises, some of them even missing like an arm or fingers. And
Bad day in the mines.
a younger elf rushes up to you. What's your injury?
No. I was hoping you would have a surgeon's kit I can buy. My friend is unfortunately in the middle of trying to perform surgery on my other friend on the other side of town, and I'm looking for supplies as quick as possible.
Well, unfortunately, we're not really in the realm of selling supplies here, but
I got as much gold as you could want for it, sweetheart. What do you need? What do you want?
Oh my god!
I'm sorry, but we need our supplies here for the growing pool of people outside. But if you want to try to bring your friend over here, we can try to get them in, depending on the severity of their issue.
We also might be able to help with the lion if Nessa wakes up.
What about a trade?
Okay, again, we really can't be getting rid of our equipment here.
I have 5 potions of healing. And I can be back with more.
I will help out here, but unfortunately, again, we can't be getting rid of our equipment here, as those potions will help out our queue, but once those potions are gone, we'll be stuck in the lake without a paddle.
There.
But
There.
if you want to give those them, we could try moving your friend who needs surgery up to the front of the queue. Would that be maybe something?
It'd give me access to the surgeon's area and some capable assistance.
Are you willing to work with the person who is currently performing the surgery? You're not going to want to let another surgeon work on it.
We can see about it, depending on what the issue is. I can't make any promises on that.
Okay, I can go get them.
Okay, well, we'll be here and waiting for you. We'll hope you come back shortly while we're trying to get through our lines here.
I'm gonna head back and see about picking up Celeste and Bastion.
Running errands and D&D, isn't that great?
I feel like I'm on a fetch quest.
You're on a series of
Yeah,
fetch
you
quests.
kind of are.
To be fair, you started half of this fetch quest with your dresses.
You're 4 fetch quests in, and 2 of them are pending.
That is true. I gotta stop somewhere to get you a dress.
Which that still
This
has
is
like
your fault.
which that still has like another half an hour on.
Yeah.
You did this to yourself, Thalia. You have no one to blame but yourself.
As you start,
Fully aware of that.
This is entirely your fault, Nessa. Otherwise, you'd be there with her.
I'm fully aware of that.
as you start pacing yourself back up to the room, the half-orc bartender whistles towards you. Hey, before you go, got something for you.
Yeah.
Hey, he flicks you a silver. Seems to have picked up the traditions here quicker than expected. Got some laughs out of the customers here.
Keep that.
Yours the key. got the people happy.
Cool.
You're one of
We
them
just
now.
got
They're giving
paid
you a
for the
sword.
show. We just got paid for the show. I
I'm
don't know how I feel about that.
People are pitching in to help because they saw how the guy we took upstairs looked. And how
yeah,
quickly
just
we're fitting in.
kind of salute him and head upstairs. Well, I got the shit to worry about.
Okay, and you get back up to the room. Nessa still sleeping like a princess on the bed.
Alright. I found a place that is an actual hospital-esque that will allow you to work there with their supplies, but it has to be there. And
All right. I'm kind of in the middle of this. I can't really stop right now, but once I get him to a stable position, yes, we can move him there and we can work there.
I
By the way, this whole time I've been putting notes in my book. I'm trying to make it so that I know exactly what's going on with Sebastian at any given moment in those notes.
yeah, you don't necessarily know how he was built. Alright,
I'm learning. I'm learning quickly.
Kind of because you have to.
I have to. I am learning by trial by fire, and I will be damned if I ask my dad for his notes.
Hey, look, the definition of human innovation, trial by fire.
Yeah. I'm even thinking of ways I can improve on the design specifically for Sebastian.
And didn't you just a couple weeks ago, say that he was an unfeeling construct?
He is an unfeeling construct.
That you're trying to keep
still
He's a
an
alive?
good
unfeeling
boy.
construct. He's still an unfeeling construct, but I'm growing attached to him.
He's a good boy.
I
Love our good boy.
I'm going to fix him, and next time I want it so that I can hit him with lightning and it doesn't actually hurt him.
So
If
while she is finishing up and getting to a stopping point, do you have any paper?
Yes, there's a bunch of it in my backpack. Why?
Wait, are you gonna finish up before Nessa wakes up?
Looks over. Helly, how long do I think Nessa has left?
Nessa is snoring loudly, by the way.
Give me an insight check, and we'll see if you got a good guess on how deep in the sauce she is.
Because Nessa still has, what, 2 hours
17.
left?
2.5 hours.
She's got about 2.5 hours.
Maybe.
I could beat that by half an hour.
Alright, I want to take some of the paper and draw that cross pattern with the axes. So she'll know where we were. When.
Okay.
Okay, so
But I'm gonna be a
it-
little bit, not add anything else.
yeah, it's two pickaxes making a like plus sign.
Okay, I'm gonna finish up my 4 hours with Sebastian. Will Nessa wake up before then, after then, or right on time?
Right, as you spend 4 hours working on Sebastian, she spends 4 hours sleeping.
Yep. So I pull the last stitch and finish it and finish the knot off and clip it, and I'm like finished, and Nessa just wakes up right then.
Which, by the way, at this point, your dress likely would have been here. I imagine Thalia would have gone and got the dress and came back with it.
Yes,
Yeah.
I haven't changed into it, but I do now own it.
Yes. As Nessa wakes up, your head is killing you.
Second worst hangover of your life.
Helly.
Is there a shape? I'm gonna.
Helly. As she wakes up, I'm gonna cast Minor Illusion to make her think that she has a ring on her ring finger.
Let me check how Minor Illusion works again, just
no.
because I don't remember how that spell always works.
And I'm going to.
Nessa's scrounging around for a bucket or something to hurl in, and is not eyes still blurry, very blurry, from the pain of her head.
An image of an object within range that lasts for the duration. The image also ends if you dismiss it.
Physical
Or you can look
interaction
at
with
that.
the image reveals it as an illusion.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like there's a ring on her finger.
Okay. Yeah.
And I'm gonna lean over to Celeste and tell her to go change into her new dress.
Okay. And I'm gonna go change into I'm gonna just kind of go over, look around, and just I'm gonna go to the bathroom, and I'm gonna go over to the washroom in the place, lock the door, and change into the new dress. And then I'll come back.
Okay. It takes
Imagine
you
Nessa,
2 minutes
Nessa
to
found
change.
something to puke in. Yeah, Nessa found something to puke in
Nessa-
at this point, right? Is it her helmet?
Probably your helmet.
I walk back in and there's a puddle of vomit in her helmet now, and she's just holding it. Ugh.
Oh,
Nessa,
my
sweetie,
head has never hurt that bad.
Did you forget you
What?
can heal yourself of hangovers?
Did forget. Nessa's just gonna put both hands on her head, eyes fully closed.
Wait, has
Use
Nessa
5 of my lay on
noticed-
hands.
Has Nessa noticed something's wrong yet?
No. She is too
Hurts
far
too
out of
much
it.
to
The room
her
is still
head hurts
spinning
too
at
much
Mach.
for her to be seeing clearly.
She's about to. She's about to. Just wait. It's
Thalia.
gonna be a great reveal.
The
I'm
room is
using
spinning at
5
Mach fuck.
There.
Using 5 of my lay on hands to remove my alcohol poisoning, sit there for a minute with my eyes closed, letting just that all sink in. I made it through the first one though, right? Opens her eyes, hands are in front of her. Wait, are we talking about the ring? The ring wasn't a thing?
Yeah. The ring's on her
Ring was-
finger. If she touches it with anything
wait.
else, she'll notice, but it's just there's a ring on her finger.
So she sees the ring on her hand, on her left hand, on the ring finger, of course. Glances between the ring, between Celeste and the dress, the ring, Celeste and the dress, down at herself. Why the fuck am I in a dress?
You passed out while drunk.
And you're Shit,
Wearing
did
the
we
same
get
dress,
married?
yes. It's such a lovely dress. You
Did
look
we
like
get
good.
married?
No, what?
Oh fuck, my mom's gonna kill me!
Wait, did you just say, what did you just say?
Ring! Dress! Ring! Dress! Ring!
No.
And she's gonna touch
we
it.
did not get married.
And then she's
I
gonna
was
touch it and the
working on
ring's gonna
Sebastian,
disappear and I'm
okay.
like, where'd the ring go?
And as that happens, Thalia's gonna leave.
Thalia, you... Oh...
Holy fuck, what was in that drink? I have hallucinations and shit now.
Mischief. Mischief was in that drink.
You'll tell me if we actually get married when I don't remember it, right?
Yes, of course.
I love how you talk like this is
Good.
gonna happen.
I also, in my mind, I feel that once Thalia closes the door to leave, she just lets out the loudest laugh she can.
She was laughing her ass off in the hallway.
Starts dying.
Like tears streaming down her face, laughter.
Hasn't had this much fun in years.
That is perfect. That is the perfect prank.
Oh lord.
And Celeste is like, at this point, Celeste is like, of course I'd tell you. I would. Talia, dear, it's not that funny. Talia. Sebastian.
Why are you
can
laughing, man?
Sebastian, can you get up? He's like in a sling and like it's all like wrapped up now, and he's like got a bunch of bandages on him, and he's kind of stitched up in a couple places.
Just saying, the best part of that joke is that Celeste was not in on it.
Nope. Come on, Nessa. We have somewhere to be. We found somewhere that we can use to repair Sebastian.
All right.
And there might be
Good,
plenty
little
of options
dude, you're
for you
getting
to do some
repaired.
healing while you're there.
I'm going to I'm gonna change this.
Have you noticed your really pretty new cloak yet?
Oh, was the cloak still on me?
Yes, you were.
I was
wrapped in
paying
it.
attention to the dress. Oh, okay.
Well, you were like laying
Just-
on top of it because I just put you down.
Okay. She's probably not gonna notice it until she gets up and actually starts getting changed back into.
And
her
notice
other
the
clothes.
weight of it on you because it's still tied around your neck.
Yeah, probably. I mean, oh, this is not that bad though.
It's a very
Dress
nice look
Keep
on
this. Replace the cloak of billowing with the fluffy cloak.
you. With the cloak of fur.
Ooh, he's nice and cozy.
I'm just gonna stay
Never wearing this dress.
dressed in the
No,
very
I'm not-
sweet white dress that's like really lightweight and like provides no help with the cold, and then just kind of put my I have my little cloak that's like a blue cloak with fur around the edges that I'm gonna put on over it, and then pack all my stuff up and go
Now we kind of
with
match.
Sebastian.
We got a fur coat. We kind of match. You were never to breathe word of this to Goblin Slayer, though. Or to
Are
his
you
husband.
kidding me? Are you kidding me? Sebastian's going to have photos by the end of the week.
I was gonna say, did either of us take photos?
What was that?
No! Why would you do that to me? Love of my life? Why?
I wouldn't do it to you at all, but I can't promise my father hasn't already done it.
These leak back to the guys in the militia. I'm done for.
I don't
I'm
think
now,
done
you
for
as
this
you're-
done again.
As you are now fully aware, Thalia will happily do it to you.
We're having this conversation as we're like walking down the street to where we're to the thing. Well, if he does send us pictures, at least we'll know it's only in his scrapbook, and he only shows that to all of his colleagues. Oh dear.
I don't care about your dad's colleagues. I just don't want the militia guys to think I'm some damsel in distress. I worked
I
hard
don't
for
think
my
the militia guys will
reputation.
ever meet my father. I think you're safe there.
Well, that's it there. That's why I worked hard for that reputation.
I believe you. You very much have earned it. At what point do we walk up to the place with a whole bunch of wounded dwarves?
I never said they were wounded dwarves.
There were a whole bunch of them there.
there's
They're just wounded
Wounded miners.
miners. They're not just
Yeah,
because
they're
they're
wounded.
miners. They aren't dwarves.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Don't
Although
be
racist.
I heard miners, I assumed dwarf. My apologies. Because that makes me racist against dwarves.
Canceled.
that's
Canceled.
Cancel that.
Cancel X. He's racist against dwarves.
Not to mention X. When Valk went in there, she was talking with a younger elf.
Yeah, I'm an idiot. Don't mind me.
That would not have ended well.
Could you imagine the insult of calling an elf a dwarf?
Look,
Well, no, well, that not necessarily that, but elves
the
and
elf
dwarves don't.
being the healer for the dwarves.
Yeah, that dwarf would not get the treatment
would
he
hate
would
it.
need.
The dwarf might, but the elf would definitely exact the price of his dignity,
Yes, and his
and that's
wallet.
good enough and his wallet. Yeah. As we walk in, there's all the wounded miners around.
As they see Thalia walk back in, the younger elf walks back up. Ah, back again, and they peek around you and sees the very rough-looking homunculus. Is that the one?
This is Sebastian. I need your assistance.
Okay. The elf is going to look at Thalia. So we're going through with our trade then?
What did you offer?
Yeah,
him
I
today?
passed her the 5 healing potions.
She takes them and leads you all into a back operating room.
As we're like walking into the room, I'm going to turn to Ness and be like, "Do you think you could help them out with the queue? I don't want people to be held up because this is going to take a while."
Oh, yeah. I can sure do that. Nessa's delighted to be distracted from the horror of earlier.
Are you still wearing the dress, or did you change back into the armor?
No. She changed, but she replaced the cloak of billowing with the
Okay,
furry
I missed that part. My apologies.
That's suited for a knight, not the fur
So-
princess.
Yeah, hearing you being happy to help, you get pulled and handed a small platter with some shot glasses that the elf starts filling up with portions of the healing potion. Please, distribute. Take this around to the people who need them.
Will do. Then my lay on hand. Oh yeah, I mean I can use lay on hands as needed around, but I'm wondering
Prayer.
Well,
I'm wondering if it would be
Well,
actually better, to do a better prayer of healing as I'm walking around, but I also want to start a prayer of healing at some point.
Well, again, this elf doesn't know what type of adventurer you are, really. Just that you're an adventurer.
Oh,
Just like
Nessa, your
Andrew.
prayer of healing is a drinking song, and you're trying to get them to drink their meds with a drinking song.
again, this person doesn't know you're a paladin, doesn't know you have healing magic. It's just like, okay, here, just help share this around.
Yeah, fair.
May not know, may come as a surprise. She's a little bit busy.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, fair.
Hand out the
Completely
meds.
Yep,
Get
I'm
them
handing
all
out
helped
meds.
out. I'm going to, once we're in the back, I am basically going to like strip off the outer layers of my cloak and like tie a little ape, like see if like get gowned up properly, like something tied up, something over my face as a mask, and then some gloves.
Okay. And you've got a team of 3 other people there to help you out here.
Okay. I am going to... I imagine at first they're probably not so sure about me.
They are skeptical of you at first, but like, you brought a whole bunch of meds to help out our people here, so we're gonna give you the space.
Yeah, so I'm gonna lay him down on the cot and
Yeah.
use prestidigitation to clean the whole space. Like I am going to sanitize this room 5 foot by 5 foot at a time.
I'm gonna go ahead and do my prayer of healing. Cast
So
out.
the whole place is like cleaning itself and organizing itself real quick as I'm in here. Just like I'm resetting this room. This has to be perfect.
Which they probably also massively appreciate.
Oh, it would probably help a lot.
Yeah.
I don't have to clean anything right now. And I am going to just
And I'm
lay
targeting
Sebastian
six
down.
of the worst hurt people. Is what I'm targeting with that. Bringing
Okay.
that heat.
And I'm going to start. I'm going to just strip him down and start operating now. We're gonna go until we can't go anymore with this repair until they tell. So how many hours can I start working towards on this?
Well, you started a 4-hour repair at 10,
Yeah.
so it's
So I'm down.
probably about.
That's 32 hours left.
We're probably in the ballpark of 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay.
So, how long do you want to be spending at this point, with it being 2 o'clock in the afternoon?
How long will they let me be here?
You've got all of the time you need for that trade because of that trade.
Okay, then I'm gonna go until like it's literally too late. So I'm gonna go 8 hours. So 10 o'clock.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I also add the fact that Nessa's out there testing.
Hoist the colors, let them high.
Yeah.
That's the talent. Eh.
You
Where's the very
have
last
traded
time
your
that
time.
the
You have
candles
traded for the
rip the
time you
sky?
need here.
Raise
Yeah,
your colors,
so
lift the glass,
we've-
light the
I mean, that's
curtains,
basically we
light
just
the
cleaned up most of the
fires.
people coming in for healing.
I don't know any actual drinking songs, so I'm just singing
Um,
sea shanties at this
Yeah,
point.
so 8 hours. So are we gonna do this where it's me and every one of my assistants try this for 8 hours so it's that much faster as a team, or are they just gonna give me advantage or something, or
We'll have you roll on your own, and then they'll be double time with advantage.
double time with advantage?
Yes. So your rolls are independent of theirs. So you're gonna do 2 of these rolls.
Okay, so 1, and there's the second one.
Ooh, that
I
second
gotta-
one.
Yeah, that second one's rough.
Well, that second one was just 1 roll. So roll that second one again because advantage.
Oh, okay. Because it's advantage. 25. That's
Okay, that's a nat 20.
So 3 times speed on them.
Okay, so, surprisingly enough, they know pretty well how apparently Sebastian's hooked up, at least in a logical sense.
Well, he's hooked up like a biological organism, and they're picking it up fast. And plus,
Yep.
I'm like giving them all of the notes of everything I know as I'm going. Like I'm nonstop talking about everything I'm looking at.
Okay, so after the long, grueling 8 hours and strange blood-like goops going everywhere, Sebastian does have his arm working.
He's repaired.
Yep.
Okay. What else is wrong with him that I'll need to work? Is he good?
I mean, he still has that, that concussion feeling a little bit.
Okay, he's still got a minor concussion. I can't do much about that other than give him something for the concussion.
Just give him good hard reset. Just turn him off, turn him back on.
He actually might be okay with that. I don't think concussion works the same for him. So I'm gonna just check him over. He's
Wait,
physically repaired though.
Wait,
fully,
can you
right?
just turn him off and turn him back on again?
I'm
That's a
not
thing?
sure. We'll find
Something
out.
you can do?
He doesn't need sleep, so I imagine his brain's just repairing that section, and he's just gonna stay awake and rest.
Yeah, he just needs. He's only had like a day and a half since his his concussion.
Yeah, exactly.
Since his spine was deep fried. So, at this point, he just needs, like, but if you want, with the nat 20 for the repair, he's all good. The surgeons say that he seems to be good. The days might just need some time just to recover. Should hopefully be good in a day or two.
I'm going to clean the room and everyone in it and start and shake all their hands and say thank you very much. I appreciate your assistance in this. It's quite helpful. Is there anything that I could do to help you now? I know you allowed me to use this space, but that is, I feel, insufficient for the amount of assistance you provided.
Hey, you helped us clean out this queue fairly well with the potions and with your friend out there. Hey, with you adventurers type, only thing we could really ask is maybe try taking out those kobolds in the mines there. People seem to be freaking out and hurting themselves over it.
Kobolds in the mines. I'm sure we can work on that. We are currently hunting a very particular brand of moose, but kobolds might be a quick distraction we can engage in. I'll speak with my friends. We'll see what we can do.
All right.
Again, thank you for the help.
And thank you for the help as well.
People liked my drinking song.
We walk outside and
Actually,
all
no,
the
in all
fellas are
reality,
singing
she's
the
actually
drinking
probably
song.
singing. Actually, we're actually probably all singing the Cult of Dionysus. That's actually what we're singing.
Yeah.
I like the idea that at this point, like, two of the now healed miners, the young elf, Thalia and Nessa are all just like reaching over each other's shoulders, just swaying back and forth, just singing a song, just almost like in a drunken state.
I did send
Nessa's
you a
great
drinking
for morale.
song daily. I think you'll like it. It's a lot of fun.
Oh, you did send me a drinking song. Okay. I don't know many drinking songs. I just know sea shanties.
I
songs are
quite
good to know.
enjoy Irish drinking songs, so I know a few, but that's one of my favorites. It's kind of dark in the best way possible.
Well, yeah, it's an Irish drinking song. Of course it's dark in the best way possible.
Cool. It is 11 o'clock, by the way.
Yes. So, at this point, I'm assuming you guys are going to head back to the inn for another night.
Yeah, it's long rest time.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I'm just going to refill my pen now because I know that's going to bring it to full no matter what.
Yeah.
So now
And
I
then,
can use
are
it.
you guys going to pay for another night in the
No,
private
okay.
room, or are you going to go with one of the more public rooms?
Private room.
I think private room's a good idea.
All right, that's going to be another gold and a half.
Alright, I'll pass it over.
Alrighty. Thank you for your company.
Thank you for paying, Talia.
No problem. Let's just get some rest. That looked like that surgery took a lot out of you.
It was quite long. I've never done 4 hours of surgery followed by 8 hours of surgery before. I've never done a surgery before. Not on my own. Well, I suppose the last bit wasn't on my own. But I've done dissections, and it worked. Anyways, good night, Talia. And I'm going to get ready to go to bed. And I'm just gonna climb into the bed that Nessa's in.
My girlfriend, the surgeon. I'll be an artificer yet.
All right. So, unless anybody else has any last-minute things they wish to do, I think that'll be it for us this evening.
Huh? Yeah, that's about it.
All right.
Sounds.
I've survived orcish alcohol, though. I'm pretty proud of myself.
All right. Well, thank you guys all for tuning in, as always, and we will see you all next time. Have a good one.
Bye-bye.
Bye.